welcome to This Week in East Brunswick. Today we're off to the races with the 4th annual VFW Post number 133 5K Run and Walk that benefits 2 local charities working with veterans and their families. Then East Brunswick Public Library welcomes Meredith Levand and Monkey Monkey Music as they perform a fun and interactive concert for children. And it's a busy week for children performers as the Wonderful Wednesday concert series brings Presley and Melody to the Community Arts Center. Then we visit the newly opened Revilla Grooves and Gear in Milltown to talk vinyl records and vintage audio gear with the owner Darren. All this, plus we have coverage from an Aspiring Business Leaders program featuring some of East Brunswick's brightest young business minds as they pitched business ideas to a representative from Facebook. All this and more, so stay with us. This Week in East Brunswick starts now.
My name is Wayne Lyons. Officially, I'm the race director for the VFW 5K run. This was our 4th annual 5K. Turned out to be a great day. The purpose for the race is to raise money for two causes that we feel very strongly about at the VFW. That is Homefront Hearts. That is a very, very local organization. It's ran by a woman called Randy Carnes, and she runs it right out of East Brunswick here. She does an awful lot for veterans and their families. Also, the second group was the Middlesex County Veterans Alliance Group. They're situated in New Brunswick, and again, they do an awful lot for local veterans. We had about 325 to 345, somewhere in that area. It's a great race because it's a 5K, which is 3.1 miles. The race starts right here at the VFW. It winds through just the local streets. The race is it is flat. Which is a great thing. All the runners like it because they all get great times on when it's flat. It runs through Timber Hollow. We appreciate the people over there. We do know that we sometimes inconvenience them because the police have to close off some of the roads. It's only for a very short period of time. And if we do inconvenience anyone, we do apologize. But believe me, the race is for a good cause. The only thing you need to do in this running walking is to get yourself a pair of sneakers or a good pair of shoes. Other than that just go out and walk. Go out and go for a run one morning or one afternoon. There's a lot of beautiful streets in East Brunswick.
I think I did pretty good for my age.
What time did you come in at?
29 minutes.
29 minutes, good. How about you?
I walked because I'm lazy.
Oh.
And yeah, that's about it.
You didn't do too good of a time then,
No.
huh? We appreciate anybody coming out and walking or running. It doesn't matter.
Brunswick Public Library recently hosted children's performer Meredith Levand and Monkey Monkey Music as they played a high-energy, fun, and interactive show.
Hello, my name is Meredith Levand, and I am a performer in our band called Monkey Monkey Music. Our show is definitely rooted in early childhood education. We're very movement-focused. All of our songs have a specific goal in mind when we are performing with children. I love my band members. I really pride myself on having an all-female band for the most part. This is my core band, and I'm very blessed to work with such talented musicians, and you know, a lot of the work that we do just takes a lot of creative effort and labor, and everyone works really, really, really hard. And we're just really, really excited to have performed in East Brunswick today and would love to come back. And thank you for all your hospitality. We also just really want to thank all the librarians that work so hard on behalf of children and their communities. I think there are many unsung heroes in the library community, and they work really hard and really deserve, you know, our respect and gratitude. So thank you so much.
Who can do it like super crazy fast? I mean like crazy. Who's got a belly? Who's got a nose? Who's got shoulders? Who's got elbows? Can I rub my belly? Tap my nose? Put my hands on my shoulders? Stick out my elbows? And we're gonna go in and out, 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 in and out. Let's go in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out.
We're a used record shop. We could say music, but I really don't do CDs. I really don't do anything but records. And it's, I'd say 99% used records from decades spanning the 1920s up till, you know, as brand new as you can get. But I don't really do anything from distributors. It's all stuff I acquire in the wild, as we call it, picking at people's houses, flea markets, garage sales, things like that. And then we bring them back here, we clean them up, we bag them up, and we price them appropriately and fairly, and then we resell. And then there's also gear all over the store, audio gear, amplifiers, cassette decks, turntables, and we do a lot of that as well. But what I'm most proud of is that I get high quality titles and I get them clean, and I only sell the cleaner stuff. If it's not clean, then I mark them down relatively cheaply. So you're gonna get a nice clean copy of whatever it is you're looking for here. That's really the crux of what I'm trying to do. It's been a lifelong endeavor. Since I was a little kid, I loved music, and started with some 8-track tapes I found in my grandmother's house. And my uncle was a big influence with cassette tapes he had and records. He was a big Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin fan, so I got into that early. So I started going to record stores regularly from 14 on, to the point where that's all I wanted to do. I'd work all weekend, make my money, and then go to the record store and buy a couple cassettes, a couple records, and swap with a friend. And then from there, I went to college, left the vinyl behind for a little bit, then got back into it like an addiction almost. I started going to Princeton Record Exchange down in Princeton, worked my way into a job there, worked there for 3 years, left, thought I was gonna grow up a little bit and do some responsible work, and the record thing just never left me. I went to college at Rutgers. When I graduated, I always liked to work for myself. So I started DJing. I had my own rig, turntables, sound system and all that, and it was freelance. That was really the era of building my collection. I was, by the time I left Princeton in 2000 and was DJing less, I probably had 8,000, 9,000 records of my own, of all sorts. When the DJing started to fall out from under me, around maybe, I'd say 2005, 2006, it started to get really tedious. I started really selling off the records. That was when I was like, you know what? I'm not a DJ anymore. Now I'm a vinyl vendor full on. I'd already been doing eBay for 5 years at that point, but I really started doing it. So I started doing 40, 50 auctions a week, 50, 60 auctions a week for a while, and I was making my money that way. And so the DJing segued directly into the selling because I had all the stuff already. In the first few years of doing it, I didn't have to go out and buy a single record. It was all in my basement. So it worked really well. And the DJing also opened me up to so many different kinds of music. You know, I would learn so much from the kids coming to see me. I say kids, but it could be anywhere from 21 to 40. Coming to see me and telling me, this record, you gotta play this record. So that continued on for a long time. I was learning stuff from other people, and it was fantastic. And if I can give that back to kids today, when they come in here, I could say, oh, well, you like the Stones. Yeah, you might know, the 70s stuff, but check out Beggar's Banquet from 68 or 69, whatever year that was, and it's like, you gotta hear this. And I might have it clean for $5. They can take it home, and the smiles on their faces when they do. They're so excited about it. It's actually been interesting because even in the first couple weeks, I've had a couple customers, young folks, college age, 18, 19, who are coming in just getting started, and you can see in their eyes the way I used to feel that they're just like a clean Led Zeppelin to them is the greatest thing, and it makes me so happy. Over the last 2 years, I got a bug in my head saying, I gotta find something more stable where I can invite my clients in, because I built up a pretty decent client base of people who come to me specifically for interesting pieces. And I wasn't sure I wanted to have a shop. I was still thinking it'd be a nice clean storage space. I can invite people in and have a couch and they can sit and have a cup of coffee. But then as I started to build it, the shelves got nicer, the floor got nicer, the signs got nicer. I said, you know what, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do a real record store. But getting the material, because I don't go through distributors, I rely on people like the viewers here who have records in their house that they forgot about, records in their attic, grandma's old records, their son's records who went off to college. So the space is open for that. They can call me, I can be emailed, I'll make an appointment, bring your stuff in. For bigger collections, I travel all over the country. I've been to Chicago, I've been to North Carolina, I've been to Massachusetts and Maine. I go all over the place and always looking to buy records, always, and audio gear. Turntables, receivers, amplifiers, speakers. I'll look at anything, There's different genres that are hot from time to time. I would say right now, rock is a great thing. Classic rock, heavy metal, punk rock. Funk and soul is always good. I do a lot of business in that. Jazz is great. I love to buy jazz records. Soundtracks, I have a section everybody laughs at when they see it called Soundtracks No Junk, meaning you're not going to see South Pacific in there or West Side Story. As wonderful as those musicals are, those records are a dime a dozen. But you'll see Alfred Hitchcock soundtracks in there. You'll see strange things. So I do buy a lot of soundtracks too if they're the right stuff. I have a weird and strange section for things like Barnes & Barnes, comedy records, and then the old Enoch Light, Space Age, Bachelor Pad stuff. What else do I have? If you look around, there's blues is a great genre, reggae is a great genre, world music, I love the Latin stuff. So I buy almost anything with a caveat of sellers need to understand that not all records are great records. But in any collection, there could be a great record, so I'll look at anything. I've cleared out entire houses full of stuff. I really appreciate you guys coming today. This is nice. And if anybody out there wants to come by and see me, if the light's on, come on in. I have an open sign. You'll see it glowing in the dark, and I have a sign on my door. I'm going to try to be here as much as I can, and eventually there will be regular hours, but it's a one-man show at this moment. I hope to open up more consistently. Come on and say hi. We have a couch, we have air conditioning, we have water, and we have coffee.
Aspiring Business Leaders was a multi-session workshop held at the East Brunswick Public Library in July. The program gave teens in grades 9 through 12 a fundamental understanding of the business world. Nitesh Sood,
finance analyst at Goldman Sachs and a graduate of Rutgers University Business School, is both the creator of the program and instructor. Nitesh taught students critical skills such as how companies work, how to find internships, write a resume, and the type of questions asked at a job interview. The 4-week program culminated with a Facebook case competition. Students organized into 4 teams to tackle a marketing problem posed by Facebook. Each student presented their ideas to Adam Berger, head of Creative Insights and Distribution at Facebook.
Sure. So my name is Nitesh Sood, and I graduated from East Brunswick High School in 2011, and I graduated from Rutgers University with a degree in finance and IT in May 2015. And so when I was in high school, figuring out what I wanted to do in college, what I wanted to major in, was a very difficult decision. Unfortunately, I was lucky enough to get into business, and I wanted to give back to my alma mater, East Brunswick High School, and help those students figure out what they want to do with their future, specifically discuss business majors, business schools, how to interview, how to create an effective resume, and how to really behave when you get into a professional environment. And I was able to do that over 3 weeks. And so Aspiring Business Leaders began in 2014, a collaboration between myself and the East Brunswick Public Library. And we had about 25 students attend 3 different sessions where I spoke about various topics, and I had guest speakers come in for all 3 sessions. And this past year, the program grew and expanded to a case competition, as well as a 3-session part in which we had guest speakers from companies such as JP Morgan and Johnson & Johnson. And it culminated in a case competition where students were given a prompt and they had to sort of analyze it, do independent research, work together, work collaboratively and creatively in order to present their sound ideas to a panel of judges, which included an employee named Adam Berger from Facebook.
Hi, I'm Adam Berger from Facebook. I work on the creative shop based out of our New York office. And we were really excited to get involved in this program because we obviously want to continue growing talent, inspiring future business leaders, and really making sure that people are learning through real-world problems and opportunities. So obviously Facebook is a large company, a company we think is really important in connecting the world, and having the opportunity to have these students really be able to apply what they're learning throughout the summer and throughout school and apply that to some sort of integration with Facebook, who they think would partner well. I think just really helps open their minds and let them have creative thinking and prepare them for the future. I thought the presentations today were great. It showed a lot of creativity, a lot of practice. They really did a good job, really thinking through the problem, having some strategic thinking, identifying where opportunities were that were maybe a bit more unique and opportunistic, that weren't really scratching the surface. And so they certainly spent a lot of time, and I appreciate that thinking, and hopefully they got a lot of value out of it too.
I was very impressed, and I was very happy to see the students really run with this idea. Purposely, I gave them a sort of a vague prompt and one that didn't really require a whole lot of business acumen, so it would be applicable to high school students. And I know East Brunswick High School has some of the smartest, some of the brightest students in New Jersey, and I want to give them an opportunity to really present themselves to a professional audience, and hopefully this is an experience that they can take with them for the rest of high school, into college, and hopefully into future career opportunities.
The first and second place team winners were awarded prizes by Facebook.
Hello, I'm Karen Parry, Manager of Information Services at the library. Are you still paying for your favorite magazines each month at the newsstand or grocery store? Well, I'm excited to tell you that the library just renewed our contract with Zinio e-magazines, but with a fresh and exciting selection of many new titles. Now you can read some of the hottest magazines for free through the library's website with Zinio e-magazines. You'll find such titles as The New Yorker, Bon Appetit, Cosmopolitan, Vanity Fair, Glamour, Vogue, Everyday with Rachel Ray, Forbes, Wired, Kiplinger's Personal Finance, a total of 40 of the most popular magazines. To get started, simply go to the library's main website at www.ebpl.org. Scroll down and click on the Zinio icon at the bottom of the page. Next, click on the link or the Zinio for Libraries logo to go to our East Brunswick Public Library Zinio page. Click on Create a New Account in the top right-hand corner. You will need to enter your 14-digit library card number to verify that you are a cardholder. Next, it will ask for your first name, last name, and email. You will then have the option to choose a password. Next, click on the blue button that says Create an Account, and you will now be able to enjoy all the publications the library has to offer. Magazines can be streamed online and read instantly on your PC or Mac, or read offline on your phone or tablet by downloading the Zinio for Libraries app for iPad, Android, and other devices. This way you can read your favorite magazines just by opening up the app wherever you go. So create your Zinio account today and bring our library newsstand of magazines into your home, or carry your favorite e-magazines with you wherever you go. And the best part is that the magazines never expire. They're yours to keep. So get going today with Zinio e-magazines, another way to enjoy your favorite magazines, all made easier with the ease and convenience of technology.
Welcome. We're here tonight at the Community Arts Center, 721 Cranberry Road. We have a children's concert tonight with Presley and Melody. So we're setting up in the theater. We have the Girl Scouts, East Brunswick Girl Scouts are here with a craft for the kids beforehand, and then the concert will start at 7 o'clock. This is the second in our series of summer concerts. We also have some upcoming events at the Crystal Springs. We have splash bashes, we have a movie, and a family day. So check our calendar, check our website, www.eastbrunswick.org, and also check social media. Concerts are brought to us by our family of sponsors, as you can see on the board behind me. We thank them for their sponsorship and their support of our programs.
Here comes the sun.